From years of preparation to months at sea, even before the opening ceremony that was held at Paseo Stadium yesterday, the spirit of the festival was brought to Guam shores thanks to traditional navigators. Yesterday, hundreds of people lined the Hagåtña shoreline early before dawn to welcome the traditional Pacific Island voyagers who symbolized the official start of the ceremony.
It's 4 a.m. and Guam's capital, Hagåtña, is alive with anticipation. Hundreds of people from across the Pacific have gathered along the shore, eager to claim their spot for a very special occasion. The changing light welcomes the arrival of the first of 12 Pacific voyaging canoes that have made the journey here to mark the traditional welcome ceremony of the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts.
Our ancestors and we now are reviving our seafaring and voyaging culture, and ceremonies around traditions and culture are extremely important. They help perpetuate and they help generate interest, and when you generate interest you can get more people involved and keep things going. That chant is to honor the navigator, because without the skills of the navigator, we have no voyaging. So that was the primary chant, and also the other part of that chant is to welcome our visitors to the island, expressing our humble gratitude for them coming to visit us and participate in this festival.
The Alinganyu Maisiu from Palau sailed 1,500 miles over 68 days for the occasion. The journey, a long and emotional one for the crew.
One of the crew members, a young Palawan man, was called by his maker. But as I said in the ceremony, it's part of life, it's part of voyaging. The whole delegation is very saddened, but we're also happy that he's in good hands. And Palau will continue its participation in the Festival of Arts here in KUAM.
The Alinganyu Maisiu is also on a mission to revive and preserve the art of non-instrumental navigation in collaboration with Palau Community College and the Micronesian Voyaging Society.
I'm told by Cesario's father, I asked him, Papama, what is Alinganyu Maisiu? And he said, oh, this is how he told the story. In the old days, when food are scarce, the chiefs would impose a ban on harvesting breadfruit so that they can be distributed evenly, harvested evenly and distributed evenly. But this is the name of a storm that once in a while just comes and wreaks havoc on the land and pushes all the canoe, breadfruit, ulu of the trees, and when they fall down, it's free for all. And he used it to name the canoe because they felt that he was, for some reason, people said, oh, it's not fair that he's taking our knowledge and sharing with others. But he was very philosophical. He wasn't too sure, so he wanted to share the knowledge with those people, and he used this storm wind and a metaphor to help spread the knowledge. You know, in the day and age with sea level rise and climate change, we want to go back and revisit the roots. I'm president of Palau Community College, and we're working with Micronesian Voyaging Society in conducting for the 8th year in a row non-instrument navigation on board Alinganyo Maisu, a canoe, a double-hull canoe that was built in Hawaii as a gift to Cesario's father, the late master navigator Mau Piailo. When people in big main islands found their place, they settled the need for navigation. We knew that we came from somewhere, and the opportune time came when the Hawaiians sailed Hogulaya and Alinganyo Maisu all the way to Palau, and Nainoa Thompson said this is a gift for Mau, and it was Mau's request that we help him continue the tradition. So I'm very happy as I see all the canoes from Chuk, from Yap, from KUAM.
Well, there's been a resurgence of traditional navigation in the whole region. Back in the late 1990s, when we were just getting started, we thought we were the only ones in the world interested in reviving our seafaring culture. And half a dozen years later, we find out there are other people all over the world doing the same thing. So there must be something in the stars that gets us all aligned. And you know, the movement seems to be Pacific-wide. Looking forward to the rest of it, and you know, I think we're all going to enjoy this festival. It's going to be a really nice one.
Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but remember, this is just the beginning. We'll continue to bring the stories and the flavor of the 12th Festival of the Pacific Arts during our daily half-hour highlight segment. Until tomorrow, Move Manda, Te Kiteano.
What we own, what we have, what we share, united voices of the Pacific. Across the ocean, Pacific places, these islands like pride of the earth, rise all as one to reach the sky. With wealth of tongues and hearts abound, we welcome all our souls profound. What we own, what we have, what we share, united